We're at Gleason's Gym in Brooklyn, New York. This is a public workout. This is for the NBC Premier Boxing Champions card. It'll take place Saturday, April 16th. It's at the Barclays Center. Now the main event is Algieri going up against Errol Spence Jr. We also have various athletes that'll be on the card. We're going to take a look now. Once again, it's a media public workout. We're going to take a look at the different styles.
Training camp was great. As you can see, I'm in tip-top shape. I'm already on weight, and I'm ready to fight.
How do we feel about the matchup with Chris stylistically? You think you have some things you can expose in him?
Definitely. I think there's some things I can expose in him, and things that's already been exposed by other fighters. So, it's a great opportunity for me. It's a great matchup style-wise, and I'm ready to put on a great show.
What does it mean to be on an NBC primetime event, another huge Premier Boxing Champions card?
It means everything. Just young in my career, and me, headline an NBC primetime card like this, it's a dream come true, and it's something I've asked for a while, and I just have to make the most of this opportunity, and that's something I'm ready to do.
How's the weight?
Oh, the weight's great. I'm already on weight. I woke up today 146. I ate breakfast and everything. As you can see, I'm not struggling at all, as you see by me working out, and I feel great.
Being so young, talk a little bit about the discipline. That's a lot of discipline for someone so young.
I don't see myself that young, but yeah, it's a lot of discipline, but it's something that I want. It's something that I train my whole life for. It's something that I'm passionate about. So I'm not going to sell myself short and not put 110% into my grind. Because when the bright lights come on, everything's going to be exposed. So I train hard, stay focused. I have a little daughter that's counting on me, so I'm 110% ready for this fight.
Now, I know you were born on Long Island, spent the first 2 years of your life here. You got a lot of family still in the area. What does it mean to fight in front of them at Barclays Center?
It means everything, because my family they might not have the funds to travel across the country to watch me fight. So I can come here now and fight, and it's cheaper for them, and I can get them tickets to come to the fight. And it's a great opportunity overall just to have them watch me fight live, and just to see my family after the fight, after I get this victory, and spend time with them, and my daughter get to see her great-grandmother. So it's a pleasure to be here.
Last question, do you have a prediction for Saturday night?
The only prediction I have is a win. One-sided win, man. One-sided unanimous decision win. I can't say if I'm going to get the knockout or not. It's not something that I'm just going to go out there and look for off the bat, but if it comes, I'm going to get it. It's something that, I embedded in my training regimen, because, if you can go straight through, you can go 20, 30 minutes straight through. What's 3 minutes with a minute rest? That's nothing. So, even in sparring, like I spar 3 minutes, but I might take a 20-second rest, that's it. So once in a real fight, a minute rest, that's a cakewalk for me. Because like I said, you're doing 5, 6, 7 rounds straight, and then you get to the real fight, and then you're going 3 minutes, and then you're getting that minute rest. You're like, man, I'm in heaven right now. So, it's just great. We just work hard, especially being in Texas, man. In the summertime, the weather's crazy. It's 100-some degrees. Just with that type of climate and going straight through the bell, it's a cakewalk once you get in the arena with air conditioning and everything. The Olympics, my whole amateur career prepared me for this moment. Just even with dealing with media, we had whole media days like for 3 days straight, gearing up for the Olympics, and then going out there fighting. So, this is nothing to me. And just being in the bright lights, the Olympics is the biggest stage you can fight on. But that's the world stage. That's the biggest stage anyone can fight on. And me fighting there, it prepared me for this. This right now, this is nothing to me. Do I look overwhelmed? Man, Yeah. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I'm happy to be here, and it's a blessing. I'm definitely not overwhelmed. I welcome, the challenge. And this is what I've been waiting for my whole life. This is what I trained for, and I'm ready to fight. I don't know if he's just an A-grade opponent. I see like guys like Danny Garcia, A-grade, guys like that. But he is my first name-known opponent, and he is, he's battle tested. I got a lot of guys in my record that's 26-1, 25-1, 23-1. When I was 7-0, I fought a dude that was 15, 16-0 from South Africa. He's real tough. So I've been battle tested. I fought a lot of tough guys too. But Algieri is my first name-known opponent and former world champion.
You said you were a big boxing fan yesterday, and you've seen all his fights, live, like a couple they came on. What fight stands out to you that really you use for preparation at this point?
No fight necessarily I use preparation because the guys he fought doesn't have my style. I just, watch the fights, and I'm not going to say I watch the fights every day, 24/7, because I didn't. I watch his fights, and, I remember little things that he does well and little things that he does bad. And just, try to expose it during fight night.
Which boxers for you were most influential in your style?
In my style, I think I have my own unique style, but growing up, I'm in the era of Roy Jones, Zab Zuda, of course, Floyd Mayweather, and Sugar Shane Mosley. But, I watch a lot of guys like Terry Norris on YouTube. That's one of my favorite fighters. Pernell Whitaker, Sugar Ray Leonard, just to name a few. G-Man, Jerry McCullough. My last fight, the dude had a 76-inch reach, and he was taller than me, so I'm not worried about that at all. I got a huge amateur background and fought international guys that was way bigger than me, so I'm not worried about that at all.
I spoke to Sean Porter one time. He said he fought an amateur that was 6'4".
Well, I fought somebody that was like 6'3", 6'4". No, I don't take it personally at all. I mean, it's criticism, but it's positive. He's doing it to help me out, so I'm not angry or negative. I might get frustrated. Of course, you're gonna get frustrated, but that's a part of training camp. You get frustrated. The coaches call you out. You might see something, but it's for the purpose of getting it right. And you want to perfect your craft, and you want to look perfect. Not everybody's gonna be perfect. Can't be perfect, but you can train to, try to be perfect.
Everybody talks about a battle plan. You worked on a solid battle plan to beat Algieri. Now, that battle plan doesn't work. You also work on the philosophy of plan B, plan C, plan D, to make something work because your original plan is not working.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can't go in there with just a plan A and not be ready for plan B. So, like I said, I'm ready for everything. I'm ready. If he wants to box, I'm ready to box. If he wants to bang, I'm ready to bang. But me personally, I'm going to dictate what's going to happen in the ring. I'm going to want to, if I decide to box, we're going to box. If I decide to bang, we're going to bang. So I'm not worried about it. And I can do it all, so I'm not worried about anything. I'm on the 47 division is loaded, and it's a lot of great guys, and everybody's fighting for that top spot that Floyd left. So You know, it's too many names to name right now, but you know, after Chris Algieri, you can answer that question because right now, I'm 120% focused on Chris Algieri.
What's Errol Spence's favorite punch?
Whatever's open. I mean, I'm the guy. I don't really have a favorite punch. I go for wherever's open or whatever that's gonna land, or you know, gonna, you know, just a landing punch on my opponent. So I don't really have a punch that I prefer. If you say my favorite,
you go to, like, you know, even that you practice a lot. You know, Bruce Lee had the whole thing with the 10,000 kicks. You know, rather practicing one kick, you know, 10,000 times instead of 10,000.
I say my body punches. You know, that's something I practice on a lot. Body punches.
Last question, guys.
You haven't faced a lot of adversity in your career. You stopped 16 and 19 opponents. Is there one fight you learned from that you had to push through and it gave you your toughest challenge, and what did you learn from that?
I say the undefeated guy that I fought, Emmanuel Arte, he was 15-0, and you know, I had to push through that fight. He was very tough, and that was like the first guy where I hit him, and you know, he wouldn't go. He was hurt, but he wouldn't go down. He kept fighting, and you know, that was a great learning experience for me, and you know, it went the distance, and it was a good fight.
I'm Kristal Hart reporting from Gleason's Gym here in Brooklyn, New York. This is Premier Boxing Champions. It's the NBC card, once again, April 16th at the Barclays Center. Hope you've enjoyed the show, and we'll see you at the fights.